Hello everyone, Geriatric here, and first off, happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Because of that, I've given Gary the night off, which is sometimes more of a vacation to me. Tonight it was Moana, the newest Disney animated film, and I really like this movie, and we're going to get into it. The basic story of Moana is that a girl who is the daughter of a chief, don't dare call her a princess, is kind of torn between two worlds. She knows that one day she is going to be named chief of her island and her people, but she feels this pull towards the sea. And it's interesting, as she starts to learn more, she realizes that her people used to be very seafaring people, that they would go to different islands. But because of something that happened about 1,000 years ago, the people have decided just to stay on the island. But when forces start occurring that are depriving the island of sustenance, Moana finally has to make a choice about where she is and who she is. So, because of this, she leaves her island on an adventure that will take her across the entire sea. Moana is voiced by Auli'i. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. An actual Hawaiian girl this is her debut, and she does it very well. This is a character who is very strong and independent to begin with, and unlike some of the other Disney princesses where they have to kind of learn things, Moana knows what she is and what her choices is, but she kind of lacks the ability or bravery to finally make a choice. And she's very funny. She has some beautiful songs in the film, and she seems like a very real character. As Moana is journeying across the sea, she has to find the demigod Maui. Maui is played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and you couldn't pick a better actor or a more perfect actor to play this role. Maui is a kind of a boastful, self-important, who thinks that he's just done everything and everybody should be thanking him. And Dwayne plays him as very easily a kind of cocky, self-important, but eventually you start peeling away the layers and find out why Maui is like he is. This is a character who is funny and strong and magical, but is also never takes it away from Moana, which is a very important thing, because The Rock, being as charismatic as he is, could have done this, but he knows when to back off, when to downplay things. This movie is gorgeous to look at. It is just stunning. The amount of detail for the tribal tattoos, from the monsters, and I can tell you this, you will not see monsters like this in anything. They are very original. I'm not going to speak too much about the Hawaiian mythology, just because I'm not sure. The only interesting thing I want to note is that Maui is considered a trickster god, but he's revered, which I thought was very interesting, because not a lot of cultures revere the trickster gods, like Coyote in Native American or Loki in Norse mythology. But Maui is revered, even though his actions during the beginning of the story have actually set all these problems into motion. The songs are by Mark Messina and Lin-Manuel Miranda, who you might know as the creator of Hamilton, and the songs are very good. They are very true to the Hawaiian spirit. They kind of have that flavor. There wasn't anything as catchy as "Let It Go" from Frozen, which maybe there never will be, but the song that I really liked was The Rock's "You're Welcome." Maui's kind of telling you what he's done and why you should thank you. And The Rock can sing, strangely enough. It was very kind of a surprise. Another one is a seafaring song about how the people used to travel, which I really liked it. It really felt authentic Hawaiian, and it's really just something that you kind of want to listen to. This movie is is interesting because it also shows us that sometimes choices are not too bad choices. They're basically what you should do and what your heart wants you to do. But if you pick the one you should do, you're still going to be happy. And it's kind of like, what choices do we make in our lives, and who do we define ourselves as? Are we doing it because we want to be admired? Is it because it's what's expected of us? Or it's because we've kind of forgotten who we are? So yeah, check it out. It's very funny. It's very funny. It's very heartwarming. There's action, a lot of good stuff. Also a short at the beginning called Inner Workings, which is a very funny tale about how your body actually goes through the daily process. So yeah, take the kids, take yourself, and yeah, enjoy it at the movie. So this is Geriatric for Geriatric Midnight Movie Review, telling you, if you're not going to the movies, then what are you doing with your life? See, we got a whole new setup here, as you can see back here. I mean, a lot of cool stuff's happening, and I think it's going to be really good. I hope Gary doesn't get, upset about it. If we were going to have to kind of go through another, I guess what it is, kind of an origin story. But that's not true. We don't have to relearn about magic in this story. We just have to accept what is going on.